Bournemouth 0, Manchester United 1.
Yep.
Touching distance, Marcel. Nearly there. One more point needed for Champions League qualification. But, as well, on the day, an away win, finally. And a clean sheet.
We're waiting for it to come. I know you was right in saying it's going to be a tight game today. And you're right. And
Said he was going to score 3 goals.
Yeah, I know. and you know what? You're saying that I say this all the time. I need to look into this.
Bro, I think you'll find you always predict multiple goals for us. And I always turn and I go, but we didn't score, Marcel. Why do you always say this? But it's just your thing. Yeah. It's just your thing, man.
And on that, we're a Champions League club. I don't see it as one more point.
Not yet.
Bro, it's something within me. I just feel really positive.
Yeah, no, you should. I'm not going to try and play down you saying that.
2 more home games.
Yeah, to get 1 point.
To get 1 point. You know, you can go ultra defensive, and that's not the behaviour of the club. He looks to play the strongest team every week. We're going to see attacking football for the last 2 games, and we're going to try and win the game. That's how he set us up, even today. It wasn't a brilliant performance because away from home, we just haven't been brilliant, even against the top half. So against the bottom half, I didn't expect anything better. But like you said, a scrappy game. It's something that we need to build on for next season, but we're a Champions League side. Hopefully now new sets of players coming in, a new mentality for the side. The massive thing that we have to work on is that away performance. It's the ambience of the crowd, like Ten Hag has been saying to us, and we need to change that because we're not playing in correct spells today. You know, for the first 10, 15 minutes, really good. We score a goal for the hard work after 9 minutes. Casemiro, great finish as well. You know, swivel of the hips, volley into the top corner. And then you kind of just fade away from the game. Silly mistakes. Bruno's just giving away the ball for free. You know, Eriksen really has to try and control the game a lot more and add himself a lot more because Casemiro can't do the build-up as well. So there's missing puzzles, and especially in the midfield. In the defence, it's been brilliant. The whole season almost, it feels like, you know. Yes, of course, we've shipped 5, 6s and 7s here and there, but Lindelof's been brilliant. Varane, when we miss him massively when he's not there.
He's just because Varane is so next to someone like Martinez is going to stand out more. Obviously not because he's bigger, but because of the way he is. He's a loud, aggressive one, running around like a crazy man. Luke Shaw, you know, is a bit more quiet as well. But Varane, it's like he just brings this calming influence across whoever he plays with, isn't it?
World-class defender and can see everything. He's a perfect sweeper, you know, and it's a massive miss when we haven't. And I think he's been there. Martinez hasn't been there for all the big games, I think. There was a game, I think it was against Liverpool, where he's just come back from injury or something. There was a game where he's just come back from injury and we had to play either City.
No, it was City. It was when he just come back from the World Cup.
Yeah, yes.
Or was it injury? I think it was the World Cup. And he wasn't quite ready yet.
Yeah.
But it looked like he was. I think he played the week before and he had half a game or something like that. But yeah, he went with Luke Shaw.
And then we discover Luke Shaw's a fantastic centre-back. And then going to him, he's, again, fantastic today again. You know, he doesn't really put a foot wrong. Maybe he can be more productive in the final third. But really good from him. Unfortunately, there's no synergy between him and Sancho on that flank. You know, you can see Rashford, Garnacho, they understand Luke Shaw's game a bit better. But then on the other side, Wan-Bissaka and Anthony, that synergy there is really good. I think anyone that plays with Anthony behind him as a fullback just has a really good game of late right now because he just understands where to be and when to be. It's just his end product again today, not been brilliant. You know, there's a couple opportunities where he can make the final pass. I know you guys were saying it's a bit difficult for him to do it. There's someone coming across, but Anthony again was good today, could have scored a couple more chances, but he's still creating opportunities, whereas Sancho, it's not really coming from him today. It's
not. We've been talking about it quite a lot about how to get the best out of him, and sometimes it's just down to basic work rate and basic tenacity to win challenges. Other times it's to do with pass selection and how he takes on players. How can we get the best out of Sancho? Can we get the best out of Sancho?
Well, now we have to look at Ten Hag's system and what is required from the wingers. So someone would suggest, yes, you know, he's got similar kind of attributes to Anthony. So you could maybe say that could replicate a little bit from Sancho, but it just doesn't seem to be happening. So I think not. I think you need a bit more dynamic wingers. I think for this club, how we are as a club as well, you need, unless you've got a pinpoint cross like Bex, you need to be able to get past man. And even Bex could get past the player.
I was going to say, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so, you know, he's just not showing all the elements required, I think, for Ten Hag's system and for a traditional winger for Man United anyway.
De Gea today, not in the future, because I know you're never afraid to, you know, say it as it is in the 90 minutes. Forget the future, should we keep him now? I'm not going to go down that route. That's not what this is about. It's about the 90 minutes. Made big saves today. Does he deserve a big up?
Yep. And I wish I could remember all the games, but Wolves, you know, there's Leicester, bro. There's been so many games for like where this man's helped us, literally carried us over the line, which he's meant to do at that kind of seniority of the team. So he's been doing his job, and sometimes he doesn't do his job, which annoys me. But I don't want to go to that. But in today's game, fantastic, and we needed him. I said it last time as well when we were speaking about we need him.
Do you know what you literally said? Yeah, I don't want it. You said we need De Gea right now. Yeah,
and we need him.
And that's why Dave saves.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Dave saves.
I'm not sure about taking him everywhere we go.
just mash up the whole song right now. Just pick it apart. Yeah,
I'm not sure about that bit, but 100% we need him, and these are the moments why, man. Where I really feel like a Champions League club right now.
Because look, when again, we're not scoring a lot of goals, and you need to hold on to that clean sheet. I mean, I know he's got the Golden Glove already, but today was almost like to say, don't forget. But I didn't just get this because I had Martinez and Varane in front of me, like some say. Like I'm making big saves here, and I think this kills that argument of like a clean sheet record is only to do with the defense. It does. Like this literally shows you that it's split. It's a joint effort. Because some people say like De Gea's only got the Golden Glove because the defenders, because you've got great defenders, because you've got Rafael Varane in front of you, because you've got Luke Shaw, because you've got Martinez. Today, we've literally just seen, well, they just got played through and Solanke's through one-on-one. And yeah, you could say it's a routine save or another keeper could do it or whatever, but David De Gea made the save. The deflection of Solanke in the first half, when he takes a shot, David De Gea has to get to that. That's him saying, you're not scoring directly in that moment. The defender might not get there, but then there's me, and I'm going to stop it. So that proves that, you know, he's a big part of why we've got the clean sheet. Going forward, yes, distribution, which was actually very good today.
Yeah, it was at moments as well. Good passing to
Anthony one, the Anthony out there.
Yeah, off from the hands as well, bro.
What are you saying? What are you trying to? What you keep?
No, I'm not.
I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm not going to take it there. But
just give it when it's due.
You're bigging up De Gea. Casemiro, what a goal.
Leadership, you know, and I haven't been able to say that a lot this season, or in key moments towards the back end of the season when we really want him to be performing for us. Hasn't really been doing it. Again, at the beginning of the season was a bit shaky, taking his time to come into it. But again, today, leadership. We needed a goal from somebody, and he was able to do it. I was hoping Bruno would come up with it. I was hoping Marcel would come up with it. But it's Casemiro, and today, even his tackling, this whole ground game today was good. So happy for his performance.
Yeah, Bruno, Marcel, Sancho in that as well. But your favourite player, Bruno. How do you assess his performance today quickly?
Up and down. But a typical kind of brute, because he's productive. It's a goal or assist, or even though it's a crazy kind of
sometimes the bits in between are a bit, but you could still pop up with something.
And I guess that's what you want. And you know, we were speaking before about, you know, other players coming in, and maybe Bruno gets turned over in terms of a new player coming in 2 or 3 years. I just don't think that will happen. Nobody gives as much, you know, Ten Hag talks about investment. Nobody invests as much on the football pitch as Bruno does, and because of that, you won't be able to displace him. It's very hard for someone else to be able to then invest as much and then have the technical level elsewhere. It's very hard. So you're always going to want a player that invests.
Man of the match?
Lindelof. And I think you can't look past that. So Lindelof,
wicked, isn't it?
A wicked performance.
He's been brilliant since he's come in.
I'm shocked. I'm one of the ones that said, you know, last season I saw Wout bully him at Old Trafford when we was playing Burnley, and I thought to myself, well, he's never going to make it there. And Ten Hag continuously has done that with players. You know, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, and there's others where they've just really stepped up the level, man. So happy to give him the man of the match.
Another one for Lindelof.